welcome to another edition of Dream Firm Spotlight. My name is Tyler S. Clark, co-founder of Dream Firms, where we create generational wealth and impact for entrepreneurial accountants by systemizing how they attract, win, and retain the business of their dream clients. But oh my goodness, we're outside of tax season now. And once you get outside of that super intense, busy period, right? It's both freeing and disorienting as well. You're going from those super difficult, hopefully not too difficult, but a lot of hours, more than normal, a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, a lot of sometimes negative energy, oftentimes being directed at you totally unnecessarily, and then all of a sudden just stops. And you're feeling this fog, and it's thick. You can literally cut a knife through it. And this is what I want to do with you over the next couple of minutes here, is I want to help strategize with how do you get out of this funk as quickly as possible. And I'm going to start off with a quote that I absolutely love. The truth is you worked really hard. And now things might feel a little easier. You might have a little bit of a cash cushion. You should. You might have some nice opportunities that it's hard to maybe get motivated about right now because you feel drained. But the quote is this: when things get easy, that's when you go hard. When things get easy, that's when you go hard. And while I know the idea of really going hard is difficult right now, it's only because we're going hard on the wrong things. We're not excited. When people are talking about burnout, when people are talking about really low energy, when we're talking about all these different things, what I have come to the conclusion of, it's because we simply have not understood what our priorities are and why we should be excited about the future. We've lost sight of it. We're in the fog. Where do I go when I'm in the fog? You need the light. You need to see where you're going. So even if you're just stumbling a little bit, right? I mean, that's fine. It's normal. You've been working your tail off. You're stumbling in the right direction. And then it starts to lift a little bit. And the light gets brighter and brighter. And it gets brighter and brighter. And you know what that light is? You know what that light is that you're going towards? Your dream clients. The light that you are walking towards in the fog is your dream client. And if you don't know exactly what I mean when I say that, when you're like, I know exactly who that is, I know exactly who I'm walking towards, they are the person who will give me positive energy. They are the person that will infuse me to burst off all this fog from around me. And if you're going, I don't really know who that dream client is, no wonder why the fog's there. No wonder why the fog's there in the first place from this tax season, because the fog is the negative energy of all the non-dream clients. That's what the fog is. It's not the fog that comes from working with people that you love. It's not the fog that's due to a deadline. Deadlines are the only reason things get done. It's the fog of the wrong people. And so when you're in it, the only way out of it is to say, this fog will no longer exist ever again. And I'm going to march straight to, I'd like you to sprint personally, straight to that beacon of light. And to help you with that, right? Because this is really what it comes down to, is being an entrepreneur is a lonely endeavor. Okay? You feel like you're on an island. The people around you, your friends, your families, you love them. I love my friends and family, but they're 9-to-5ers. They don't really get it. They can't get it. They want to help. They just don't know how to help. And so it's important that not only do you know the beacon, right? But you understand that you're arm in arm, not walking by yourself in the fog, whether that's high value team members or whether that's a supportive group of proactive accountants, entrepreneurial accountants that are surrounding with you and saying, yeah, no, we don't need to feel not only do we need to not feel confused about the direction we're going in, we don't need to feel like we're afraid that something's going to jump out and overtake us when we least expect it, because we're not alone, and you're not alone. And if you're sitting there saying, but even still, Tyler, yeah, I've got my Facebook groups. Yeah, I maybe did some dream client identification stuff, and maybe it's in a drawer over there somewhere. And, I kind of lost sight of it. Maybe I'll bring it back out and dust it off and refine it. Fine, right? I get it. Maybe you need a little more. Maybe you need to just invest and make the best investment you can. And I'll tell you, you know what the best investment is. The best investment you can always make is in yourself. It will always give you the highest level of return you can ever hope for. Okay? Because you're in full control. It's your dream firm. It's nobody else's firm. It's your dream firm. You're in control. And when you invest in yourself and you say, you know what? I'm going to improve my skill set. I'm going to get a little bit better at marketing. Or you know what? I'm going to get a little better at sales. I'm going to get a little bit better at team management and hiring and training. Whatever the program is that you have been thinking about, looking at, eyeballing, maybe bought but didn't even maximize yet, go after it, right? Lean into that. Lean into the things that if you improve, will accelerate how quickly you get out of the fog. And if you're like, I don't know what program, I'd like one that maybe has like a sort of an emphasis on light because I'm in the fog. Igniter, right? Sign up for our 3-day Practice Igniter challenge. You got 30 days of access to the best entrepreneurial accountants in the game, the highest producing ones, okay, as part of the Dream Firms Network. You've got awesome sales training, really excellent scripting, and it's like $67. You know what I mean? Like low investment, okay, high return. That's what we like to offer to you, to just get a taste of what Dream Firms is like. And if you like it, well, needless to say, we do a whole lot more here than just offer $67 programs. And I'd love to be able to see if you're a good fit for that. So long story short, stay focused on your dream client, because that's how you get out of the fog. You're not alone. You're actually arm in arm with people. And if you feel like you aren't, you should be. And in order to do that, well, come join Igniter, because you'll be in a nice gated community of people that think and act and behave just like you do. And then after that, guess what? We'll figure out what comes next after that, because the fog will be gone. You'll be fired up. You'll be excited. And when things get easy, like they are after tax season, generally speaking, that is when you go hard. Thank you so much for investing your most precious resource with me, your time. And remember that only you can create your dream firm, but we're here to help you every single step of the way. And if you'd really like to make an even better investment of that time, the very first thing we cover in Igniter is time mastery. And if you're wondering how you can do a little bit better with that resource, $67, figure out exactly how, stop guessing, and move faster to your dream firm than you ever thought possible. Have a wonderful rest of your work day, everyone. And I will see you on the inside of the Dream Firms Network.